Hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing? I am so super excited that you are here with me. Say hi in the comments if you're here joining live, or let me know if you're here watching the replay with the hashtag replay. Welcome to Montessori Mondays with Holly Daniel. I am so excited to kick this off with a topic we have all had problems with in the past. Maybe now more than ever, since we're at home a lot more than before. So our show today will focus on 3 ways to find materials that your child will actually use. So tell me in the comments, how many of you have had this issue before? Send through those heart emojis and let me know. I think it might be almost all of us, right? Myself included. I put a post out earlier today asking the question, would you like to know which materials your child will actually use? And there was over 200 comments. So I know you guys are interested with this. And I know when I got started with Montessori, there was nothing more frustrating than spending money on a material that my child would not even look at. Even though I thought it was the coolest toy ever, my child just did not agree. So now I want to teach you how to make sure this doesn't happen to you ever again. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check the comments here and make sure you guys are here with me live in the group. And I should be able to see your comments. Let's see. There we are. Hello, Shelma. Thank you for joining us. As I said, go ahead and pop your name in the chat. Tell me hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. So yes, it can be such a bummer when your child just isn't interested in their materials, but there are 3 ways that you can help this from happening. So first things first, you need to observe your child. Now, you may have heard me talk about this before, but it is so important. I will never stop telling you to observe. When we observe our children, we are able to see what their interests are. Even if we don't understand them, like continuously wanting to push buttons, like my 17-month-old right now, or taking lids off of everything they see, or covering their heads with blankets. All of these actions might seem pointless to you, but they are so important to your child. So it's then your job to try to match those actions to different materials or activities that might help satisfy that same need. But without observing your child, you won't know what those interests are. And this is exactly what we do inside the Montessori by Age workshops. We find that unique activity or material that's going to suit your child at their unique stage and age. So if you could easily find the exact activities your child is interested in, would you? Let me know in the comments. If you could find the material your child was going to engage in for, 20, 30, 40 minutes, would you? Would you find it? Would you want to know what it is? Let me know in the comments. Have you guys ever observed your child? Have you purposely observed your child while they were playing? I know people who are new to Montessori, this is an abstract concept, right? So it's hard to think about just sitting on your hands and actually just observing, but that's exactly that's exactly your first step into finding the best materials for your child. Okay, let me see here really quick. If we have any more comments, of course, I want to know what that is. Yes, I'm so excited to tell you more about it. So as I said, there's 3 ways that you can focus on finding those materials. So the second way you can be sure your child plays with the materials you set out for him or her. The second way is to know their sensitive periods. Okay, so if you are new to Montessori, sensitive periods are like developmental stages. Knowing what sensitive periods your child is in right now will greatly help you narrow down activities they might be interested in. So for instance, did you know that the sensitive period for order starts around the age of 1? This is a time you might start to notice your child likes to put things in order or put things back where they belong, or maybe they're lining up all their toys. I remember my 2-year-old daughter used to always line up her food on her plate before she ate it. And I would just chuckle to myself, knowing that she was in this sensitive period for order. But knowing that she was in this sensitive period for order, I was able to provide the right prepared environment with materials and activities that supported that sensitive period. Again, this is something we focus on in our Montessori by Age workshops, because each age between 0 to 3 is so different. It's so important to know how you can support your child through that sensitive period. Okay, let me know. Is this helpful for you guys? Are you hearing anything new? Let me know if it's helpful in the comments for you. And let me ask you, has your child been throwing toys? Let me know, just yes or no, has your child ever been a thrower, right? I will say my 17-month-old is definitely a thrower, although he's slowing down on it, so that's a plus. But I'll just quickly check the comments before I talk a little bit more about throwing. I can see here we have a few people joining us. Let me know, are you guys at home with any children that are throwing their materials right now, or have they ever thrown their materials? The third way that you can make sure you get the right materials on the shelf on the first try is to notice when a child is misusing a material. So know when an activity or a material is too easy or too difficult for them. And what I mean by this is that if your child is throwing or misusing a material, then they are communicating to you that it does not meet their needs at this time. Now, going back to step 1, you can observe your child and see if the material is too easy or too hard. If it is too hard, you can try scaling back. So if it's too easy, you can up level. So for instance, if your child is throwing puzzle pieces across the room, then you can do one of two things. Remove that puzzle and replace it with a smaller piece puzzle, or remove that puzzle and replace it with a larger piece puzzle. Either way, you'll be able to observe your child and see if they're getting frustrated again, or if they actually start concentrating and engaging with the material. So again, in these Montessori by Age workshops, we focus on finding those materials that will help your child develop to their fullest potential to keep them challenged and wanting more. So let me know in the comments, give me some more heart emojis if you are ready to support your child and choose the materials you know they will love. Hi, Ruth. 16-month-old likes to drop and throw things, especially so the dog can get it. Yes, that's cause and effect there, isn't it? That's a fun game to play with us, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very, very, what's the term? Popular, playing with the dog in that manner. But I suppose in that situation, they aren't probably frustrated, but they are trying to understand what will happen if they do drop something, probably knowing that the dog is going for it. So now that we've kind of covered those 3 ways, observe your child and know your sensitive periods and know when your child is misusing the material. Those are our 3 ways to find the best materials for our children. And now that you know those ways, you've got 2 choices. I've essentially given you everything you need to get started with finding the perfect materials for your child and implement what you've learned and start making progress. And I believe wholeheartedly that you can do this if you fully implement what we've covered. But I also know that for some of you, you're going to want more. You're going to need more. So if you don't want to go at this alone, I have an invitation for you. Join me live for the Montessori by Age 24 to 30 month workshop. This step-by-step guide on how to prepare your home for Montessori with your 24 to 30 month old is the perfect way to continue with what we have talked about today. In this workshop, we're going to focus on what materials you actually need in your home, why your child is behaving a certain way and what you can do to support them, and how to set up your home for Montessori success. Now, I'm on a mission to make Montessori doable for everyone, and I know this is a simple approach that will be exactly what you need to practice Montessori easily and naturally throughout your day. So I'm going to add the link in the comments below right now for those of you that are saying, wait, what about my 12-month-old or my 18-month-old? Don't worry, I'm not leaving you out. When you click on the link in the comments, you'll also be able to choose if you want to grab this Montessori by age 24 to 30-month workshop or all 5 of the Montessori by age workshops, which include the recorded workshops for 0 to 12 months, 12 to 18 months, 18 to 24 months, and 30 to 36 months, as well as the live Montessori by age workshop, 24 to 30 months. All right, I'm going to add that link right now in the comments, and I will take any questions that you guys have. Let me see. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this workshop or if you have any questions about these 3 ways to find the best materials for your child to engage with. And while you guys are getting your questions out there on the live chat, I'll talk a little bit more about the workshop because I absolutely love, love, love these workshops. They are full of resources that can be perfect stepping stone to getting your home set up to Montessori and really helping your child to the next level. And a lot of Montessori resources can be a bit generalized, right? So this workshop really focuses in on this one stage in age, 24 to 30 months old, and really makes a unique approach to your specific age child. So when you grab your Montessori by age workshop, you're also gaining access to the workshop workbook to help you take the most away from the workshop as possible, a Montessori weekly planner to help you get organized now and not later, a Montessori by age milestone checklist to see what new ways you can start implementing Montessori today, a Montessori by age activity and material list that you will find so many ideas to keep your child engaged with their materials and activities. So I'm going to add the link in the comments again now for anyone who is looking to get signed up. And if you guys have any questions about the live or the Montessori by age workshops, please let me know in the comments now. Let me see here really quick. That sounds amazing. Yes, it is going to be absolutely amazing. I am so excited to get started with this. I know last time I ran this workshop, we had such a good time. So I hope I will see you guys there. And remember, if you are on the replay, I will come back and answer any questions that you might have about this Montessori Monday with Holly, or even questions about the workshop. So I am so excited for you all who will be joining me live on March 1st for this workshop. And thank you so, so much for joining me live and watching on the replay for our